Okay, so hey there guys, so today's video is going to be a first impressions get ready with me on the Colourpop Lilac You A Lot palette. I know that this is a pretty old palette for Colourpop. It came out like 2 years ago, but I had finally decided to pick this up for myself because the All Amethyst palette was a freaking disaster that I was like, why don't I just pick up this palette finally that I've been wanting for a long time, so I finally just got it. So really cute outer packaging. I actually received it a few days ago and I'm finally deciding to use it today. So this is what the inner packaging looks like. I'm sure everybody has seen this palette at this point. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. So it comes with 4 shimmers and 5 mattes. So I'll just give you a close-up real quick. And we're just going to jump into the palette because I do need to get ready for work. So the first shade I'm going to go into is this shade Zoned Out. And obviously I got this palette mostly for this lavender shade because I don't really have lavenders in my collection. Honestly, the closest palette that I had to these types of shades was the Huda Beauty New Nude palette, but I actually sold that one to one of my friends on YouTube. So I'm just going to take this color and build it up in the crease. It's a very soft lavender purple shade. And I'm just going to take that and hopefully get it to the desired pigment that I want. It's a little bit harder to get up here in this crease area, but I'm just going to keep on blending. So I am getting ready for work. I have work at 12. It's like 11:15 right now. I always try to film earlier. I didn't really have a chance to film with this palette at any other point, and also I really wanted to wear it with this new lavender shirt that I got. So yeah, so I'm just going to build it up on this side. This one does take a bit of building. But since I loved the I Kid You Not palette so much, and I used that palette so much in the spring, and I used it a lot when I first got it too, I just, wanted another good purple palette, because I do like wearing purples a lot, so I'm really excited. So I'm just going to finish blending that out. I think that looks pretty good. I think it blended out better on this side than this side. I just need a little bit more. That does take some work. So I have a story about one of the shimmer shades in here. And I know a lot of people said about the 9-pan palettes that the pans might fall out. And stupid me, I was looking at the palette when I first got it, and I turned it over while it was still open. I guess I was just looking at the packaging, and this shade Trainwreck fell out of the pan. So I saved what I could because half of it didn't break, and then the rest of it I just repressed back into the, it's not the entire thing. Now I'm going to dip into the shade BFF as I'm talking. But yeah, that was really, really bad because I hadn't even used the palette yet and I already ruined one of the shades, so that was not fun. That's a really pretty purple shade. These are definitely blending better than the All Amethyst palette though, that's for sure. At least they blend together. The All Amethyst palette was like just sitting in my crease, not blending out whatsoever, like just blending into nothingness. So I think I'm going to sell that palette on Poshmark. I need to list some more stuff on Poshmark. I finally took some more pictures to list stuff. Just, I've just been like busy with other things that I end up never doing it, but I need to update the items on my Poshmark because no one has bought anything in a while and I need some money right now, so I need to sell some more makeup. That's a really pretty shade. I like this one a lot. a really pretty purple. Okay. I need a little bit more right here. Oh my god. The way I blend sometimes. These definitely take some building, so just be a little patient, but they're so pretty. Okay. And then for the outer corner shade, I'm going to take the shade Filtered, which is more of like a magenta purple, and I'm going to put that on the outer corners. I like that we get these two deepening shades in here, you know, so we can build some depth. A lot of people said that the looks that they created with this palette would look the same a lot, and that's why I hesitated to get this palette for so long, but I'm like, I tend to do the same looks with palettes anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me if it's like very monochromatic toned, especially since this is doing exactly what I want it to do, is just create a pretty lavender look. That I'm good with that. That's the main purpose on why I got this palette, so yeah. But I still need a brand to come out with a good pink palette. Like, honestly, really, I have not seen like a good pink palette from a brand. Maybe the one I was the most tempted by was the Berries palette by Beauty Bay. That actually has some really great pinks in it, but I just want a pink palette with just like a couple of neutrals, not like two pink shades and the rest are neutral, or like a dark brown. I don't know why brands do that. It's like, give me 5 million shades of pink. Don't give me just a neutral palette with a pop of pink. Like, I don't know why brands can't do that. I'm just going to put on some glitter glue and then we'll do the lid. Okay, and then for the lid shade, I'm going to go in with the center shade, which is called Fluff. It's a really pretty lavender purple shade, and we're going to use that one because I really wanted to use this one as soon as I saw it. I mean, I wanted to use all three of them. That's so pretty. This one is a bit more harder pressed than other Colourpop shimmers, but I do find that in the older 9 pans, they're more hard pressed in the pan, but it's really pretty. I'm just going to take it over here. So I really did not sleep last night. What else is new? Melatonin does not do anything for me anymore, honestly. I mean, it was helping for a little while, but the past 2 nights, like, because I only take my sleeping pill every other night. I try not to take it every single night. That's the only way I pass out now. That is really pretty. Okay, sorry. I'm blind, so I have to hold the mirror all the way up sometimes. Okay, so that looks really pretty. I really like how it turned out so far. So I'm going to go off camera and do my base, and then we'll come back and finish up the eyes. Okay, so I went ahead and did my base, and I used the MAC Pep and Prime Fix Plus, of course, and then I used the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer, and then I went in with the Fenty Beauty Easy Skin Tint in the shade 1, and then I used the Lancome Teint Idol Concealer in the shade Ivory, and then I set my face with, or set my under eyes and everything with the Rare Beauty powder, and then I used the Pretty Fresh powder from Colourpop all over my face. And now I'm going to go back into the eyes. So I'm going to take the Lilac You A Lot palette again, and we're going to do the inner corners and everything. I think I don't really want to smudge any of these colors underneath my eyes, so the only thing I'm going to do is take Wake Me, and I'm going to put that on the inner corners, and then everything else I'm just going to do. It's a really pretty color. Just don't know why it's not picking up as much on this side. I don't know why that happens. Okay, that's better. I was like, why is it not as shiny on the other side? It's taking like forever to apply. Okay, and then for, I don't think I need to, maybe a little bit. I was like, I don't know if I need to redo the matte shades, but we're just gonna do liner right now. We're gonna do the purple liner from Colourpop. This is the shade, what is this shade called? Visuals. I'm just gonna pop that on my waterline. It's so funny how I used to never do waterline eyeliner. I always thought it was weird with contacts because I wear contacts every day, and now I like can't live without doing this step. I do it like every day. I do notice that these liners are kind of getting a bit dried out though, so I probably have to buy a new set at some point because they're not gonna last forever. I did buy these back in like December, and they've, you know, lasted me a while, but they're starting to get a little bit dried out. Okay, I'm just gonna do mascara and everything, and then we'll finish up the face. So I went ahead and finished up the eyes. I just went in with my Milk Makeup Mascara, and then I just used the Lash Discovery Mascara, stuttering a little bit, by Maybelline on my lower lashes. So now we're going to go into bronzer, and I'm going to use the Rhea bronzer by Thrive. Jesus, that is so pigmented. I always forget like how pigmented some of these bronzers are. And this one's a pretty underrated bronzer. It's so good. I've tried to put some other bronzers in front of me to use. So I have been watching a couple of shows lately. I watched the Netflix series Heartstopper, and that was adorable. I loved it. I finished it already. I finished it like a few days ago. It's only eight episodes, so I think I finished it in like less than a week, and it was so cute. I'm so excited for the second season. And I also started Bosch with my boyfriend, which I've been wanting to watch for a while. It's an Amazon series. It's similar to like The Wire and We Own This City, which me and my boyfriend also watched, and that was really good. It had a lot of people from The Wire on it, and also Bosch has a lot of people from The Wire on it, so it's good. It's kind of like ABC feeling because they actually had an ABC truck on the show, and I'm like, ABC probably sponsors it, but my mom has watched it and she said that she really loves it, so I've been wanting to watch it for quite a while. And then me and my boyfriend also finished season 4 of Stranger Things. We know there's a part 2, but we just finished part 1 like a couple of days ago, and it was so good. This season is like next level amazing. It's so good. Okay, so for my blush, I'm going to use the Lizzie McGuire blush in the shade Delish. It's a really pretty like soft pinky purple shade, and I thought this would be really pretty with this look. So I'm going to use that. It's just so pretty. It looks like the perfect shade for my shirt. I should have picked up the Lilac You a Lot blush when it came out. I was like so back and forth about picking up the set that came out, like with the blush and the eyeshadow palette and the eyeliner set and lip gloss set. For some reason, I just didn't get it. I don't know why. Because this palette, I figured that this palette would end up in my collection at some point, but I just don't know why I delayed it for so long. I really like how this look turned out. It looks really pretty. So I'm just going to build out the blush a little bit. This side is a little bit harder to blend today. I don't know why. The bronzer wasn't really showing up that great. I probably just should have just put more powder on that area, but I'm too lazy. So, and then I just started last night Russian Doll, which is a Netflix show as well. My boss told me to watch it, and one of my other friends that I saw a few days ago said that it's really, really good, so I decided to start it, and it's really good so far. I really like it. I only watched the first 2 episodes because I started getting sleepy last night, and then I could only get through the first episode because then I was falling asleep, and then I didn't actually sleep when I tried to go to sleep. So, oh my god, my nose is like bothering the shit out of me already. Okay, so for my highlighter, I'm gonna use the Becca highlighter in the shade Lilac Geode. Of course, I had to use this with this look. It's like the perfect highlighter for this. So I'm going to just take, I use this highlighter a lot. It's such a beautiful spring shade, and you can't go wrong with Becca highlighters. If I can find my Colourpop highlighting brush, just got it. And then I did watch a couple of movies recently. I saw Hello, My Name is Doris. If you don't know about that, it's Doris is Sally Field. She's amazing. I love her so much. I've actually watched her in a few things lately. Me and my boyfriend also finished the series Winning Time on HBO Max, which was a basketball series with John C. Reilly and Sally Field, and it was really, really good. Really, really good show. It has a lot of, like, nudity in it, though, so if you're not into that, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you watch Euphoria, you'll like Winning Time. It's definitely not as dark as Euphoria, but it's like, and it doesn't have as much nudity. Nudity does not bother me. It's more so like blood and gore that bothers me, but nudity does not bother me. But it was really, really good. And Sally Field is his mother. So good. She's amazing. I love her so much. Okay, so now I'm just gonna set my face and everything. But Hello, My Name is Doris was amazing. So funny. It had such a great cast. Oh, I didn't use this today. I used the Dewy Skin Mist from Anastasia. It has Schmidt from New Girl in it. It has a bunch of other people. It has the girl who's the star of Russian Doll in it. She's in it too. A bunch of people that I've seen in like other Netflix shows are in this movie. It was just really good. And then also me and my family watched Dog, which is with Channing Tatum. We also watched Lost City with Channing Tatum, Sandra Bullock, Daniel Radcliffe, and Brad Pitt. I saw that in theaters, so I wanted my mom and my brother to see it. I'm like, it's actually really funny. And they loved it. So I'm just going to grab a lip liner and then we'll do the lips. But Dog was so cute. I loved it. So now we're just going to do the lips. I'm going to line my lips with Oh Snap by Colourpop. Oh, Lord Jesus. Sometimes the liners annoy me because they always do that thing. Okay. I love how I use my lips to push it back down. And then for the lipstick, I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Rouge Eternal or Rouge Essential. Is it Rouge Essential? Yeah. Lipstick in the shade Rose Claire. I got this at Marshall's a while back, and I just thought it was such a pretty color to do with this look. I don't wear it often enough. Oh, it's so pretty. It's such a pretty springtime shade. It's definitely monochromatic vibes today, but it's so pretty. It feels a little dry. It's definitely more of a matte lipstick. It has like a pretty sheen to it. Let me grab my mirror. Can't see shite. Everything's working really pretty together. All right, that's pretty much it. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. Here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. I really love how everything turned out. I think it's really, really pretty. Yeah, so I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I think the eyeshadow palette's really beautiful. Definitely so much better than the All Amethyst palette, but this is definitely a way older palette than that one. Honestly, I haven't been loving the formula that Colourpop's been coming out with this year. I don't think it's that great. I think all the palettes they came out with in 2021 were way better than the ones they're coming out with this year. So yeah, that's it. I love you guys. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at CBW819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.